Hello, everyone. This is Lavinia from Pilates and Mindfulness for Well-being. We'll meet again, and I will continue the series of core exercises. This is part two. So, after you practice a couple of times, couple of weeks, couple of times a week, and a couple of weeks, you can move on to more advanced core exercises. But because this is a very sensitive area, you should always check and see how you feel. How does the exercise feel in your body? So I will demonstrate a little more about how you can advance your core practice, but always check with the physician before you start any exercise regimen, and also check with yourself, check with your body, and see how does it feel it in my body, how does it feel from one day to the other. Never works through pain. So let's go on the mat. Again, I will go uh, with the in the middle of the mat, and one of the classical Pilates exercises is you keep the knees bent and you pull the navel in. As you pull the navel in, you lift the spine up and you feel the spine going all the way up towards the ceiling. You feel the verticality, and then pull the navel in a little bit more and start tucking the tailbone so you can just lower the first lumbar vertebrae slowly down on the mat, and check the flexibility here. Check how can you lower it down, maybe holding the core and coming up again and going a little bit lower each time. So feel this, and if it's okay for you to do the exercise, engage your abdominal muscles every time you lift the spine up and off the mat. You can do it in the beginning with the knees bent. Once you advance, you just lower and straighten the knees, and you have straightened legs on the mat. So let's say that you came all the way down on the mat and slowly bring the legs up in tabletop. From here, you can do the first part, that is the tabletop and the marching in place, but you can lift up to the tips of the shoulder blades and then extend one leg to 45, bring it back and extend the other one. So you can switch from one side to the other. And again, you have to engage and feel the abdominal muscles. If you feel working the lower back instead, you have to bring the leg a little bit higher. So the higher it is, it's against um, the gravity works as you hold the leg up in the air here, but if you bring it higher up, it's going to be a little bit easier on the spine. So you adapt the exercise to your needs at the moment, and then slowly you can bring the knees towards the chest, lower the head down. You can move the head from left to right. You move the knees from left to right. You massage. In between this movement, you massage the lumbar spine, the spine, and you can extend both legs down. Keep the hands on the hips and slowly bring the leg up towards the ceiling. In the beginning, it may not be possible to lift the leg all the way up and straight leg. So just do your best and see where you can bring the leg up. So and do 10 repetition. And notice from one time to the other the progress on each leg. So we do symmetrically 10 repetition on each leg. The idea here is to engage the backside and the glutes as well, but the lower abs are working. So this is another good exercise working this area. You can bring the knees to the chest in between, and this time you can change and just do small circles here, massaging the lower back in small circles, and you can advance even more. This time, keep the heels together, palms facing up. You can keep the head down on the head up as you develop strength in the cervical part. I will keep the head up and then you extend the legs to 45 degrees if you can. If you're a beginner, maybe you can just bring them a little bit higher up and then you lower the legs and you defy the gravity as your abdominal wall is getting stronger. So you go with this and you do 10. Bring the knees to the chest, rock from left to right. If there is tension on the back side of the leg, just move from one side to the other. And then I will definitely introduce the planks on the forearm. So you can do the part one, this part that we did now, and then just go into planks. You can just on the knees, slowly lower the forearms down, and we'll do the planks on the forearms. It's easier than planks on full arms. Extend the leg and extend the other leg. In Pilates, we have the heels together and the toes a little bit further apart. And you keep the head in line with the spine and you hold this position without arching or overarching. You hold this position as long as you can, breathing in, connecting with the body, and engaging the core, the hips, the hamstrings, everything. But it strengthens the whole body and the core. Once you feel you are done, you count and see if you manage to reach 10. Next time you try 10 and then you see the progression. You can do a little bit more each time. Relaxation after this, it's you place the forehead down, you stretch the upper body because you work this part as well, but also you stretch the lumbar spine here and you always connect with the breath. Never hold your breath during the exercises. Also, check out part one, and at this point, you can do part one and part two together as your practice for a couple of weeks until you can increase and work out more. Also, check out our beginners workout, both in Romanian and in English, and you can follow along with the beginners workout and send us your suggestions, send us your comments in the chat box below. And thank you so much for watching us, for following us along, and see you in the next video. If you have friends and families that can benefit from this video, please invite them to practice with us or just send them the video and subscribe to our channel. If you like this transmission, send us your likes. It will help us to keep our presence on YouTube. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video.